Welcome everyone to this week's episode of My Life and my virtual therapy dog channel. If you're new here, I'm Frank, and this is my life from my point of view, with my voice by Dad. I'm here for all the folks who want a dog but can't have one right now. Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's video. This week, we're on the road again, finally. We're headed up the coast north on Highway 101. Be cruising along the ocean for a good portion of the ways. So this week will be part one of, I'm not sure how many parts yet. Dad hasn't figured that out yet. But this week we'll make it as far as Yachats. And if you look at how it's spelled, it sounds like it should be Yachats, but it's pronounced Yachats by the folks who come from there, live around there. Be a little bit of time lapse here and there, just if you want to see all this stuff. It's in a number of videos, because we basically kind of have to go this way. See, right by the Umpqua Lighthouse. Looking down at the Winchester Bay Bar. And if you're liking the videos, stick upon that subscribe button. It helps. Coming into Reedsport. Gateway to the dunes, as they say. Quite a few big Dune Fest kind of things going on with all that. And there's if you want to, this is kind of the 101 section of Reedsport. If you want to see the other part, we came up and did a video of Old Town, which is a lot more interesting than the commercial side of 101, restaurants and gas stations and grocery stores, and lots and lots of bridges. We're crossing the Umpqua River here. That's the one that goes up. Lots of historic old bridges on Highway 101 through Oregon. Actually, the North Bend Bridge there is one of the more famous ones. Kind of a few different forks of the Umpqua. And we will be going through a bunch of little towns. This is Gardner. It's a pretty historic place, Gardner, actually. Lots of artists, art galleries, and sculpture galleries. Those are bronze guys there. Not a huge place, Gardner, but... And we'll time lapse up here a little bit. And if you see something, stop for road construction. They're working on one of the bridges. I know there's something out there I could sniff and pee on. But we just won't be here long enough. Okay. Off like a herd of turtles again. And Honeymoon State Park. That place is packed during the summer. Well, this time of year, not quite so much. Huh? What Dad and Mom call the outskirts of Florence Family Fun Center. They got all kinds of neat stuff going on there. If you're cruising through the area, stop in, have some fun. Yeah, sea lion caves. We'll be going right by there. But they don't let dogs down there, and actually sea lions are in the canine family, so if any of those were sick, then I can get the same sickness as they can. So Dad and Mom won't let that happen. Like I said, really neat historic old bridges. We'll be going by a few of them. Well, not by, but over, I guess. Would be correct. Yeah, we might as well take a loop through Old Town Florence. Yeah, like I say, if you see someplace and you're thinking, wow, I wish they'd stop or slow down or take a look around more, leave a comment and we'll see if we can't get it added to the video's to-do list. And we will be in this little mini series on this trip. We'll stop by the Tillamook Air Museum and the Tillamook Cheese Factory. Might have seen Tillamook cheese in your grocery store. They have a pretty neat tour where you can watch the whole process where it's made. We'll do a whole tour of that. That's coming up here pretty soon. Well, it'll be a few weeks. A pretty neat house. It turned into some kind of gourmet store or something. Yeah, Dad's moved a few boats out of this port. And Old Town Florence is it's fairly touristy. Yeah, something to always be aware of if you live on the coast is where to run to if there's a tsunami. It has happened before, and I'm sure it'll happen again at some point. Ed, we won't bother too much with 101 through Florence. There's much prettier places to go. And get out of town and get down along the water. You'll notice lots of pullouts. And if you stop at all the pullouts to see all the views, you don't get anywhere. It takes hours to go just a few miles. Sand dunes in the ocean right down below. folks stop to take pictures. And we'll make a few stops, but we actually do, we have to be up the hill, as Dad would say. Anything north is uphill, and anything south of us is downhill, so. And 101 definitely has its ups and downs as you're going north here. Ups and downs and curves. But beautiful, beautiful views too. And this is kind of a little bit of the curves. Well, there's the sea lion caves. You go in that building there, and you can take stairs, or they actually have an elevator now that you can go down to the caves down below that building. And this little stretch of road right here, you could spend 3 hours. Real easy. Well, I could spend 3 hours. Dad and Mom would probably get bored before that. That's a pretty cool tunnel. Yeah. Dad fixing stuff. But let's drop down here below this lighthouse, and that's that bridge we just drove over. Anyway, we'll drop down here and take just a little short break and see what the ocean looks like from here. We were thinking we might be able to stop at the lighthouse, but well, time does not permit it this trip. But it's not too terribly far either, so we could make an event of it at some point. Yeah, there's a few people stopped. Pretty easy to sit here for a while and just watch that. But unfortunately, we need to get on the road again. Lots of creeks to pass over. As you drive by beach after beach after beach. We might as well stop again. Like I said, there is a lot of places to stop. And pretty much everywhere you look, another view. But we'll actually get out and walk down to the beach here. It's definitely not wheelchair accessible, but you get a pretty decent view from up above too. Water coming from somewhere up on the hill. It all flows into the ocean. Not a bad view, not looking at the ocean either. But that is pretty out there, that's for sure. Yeah, Mother Ocean trying to be tricky. Little different sand than the backyard. When I do that in the backyard, sand just goes flying. Yeah, there's a whole series on the backyard, which is different kind of beaches. Getting further north here, it gets to be well, we're right by the sand dunes and whatnot, so a lot more sand on the beaches and softer sand. It's not quite so wet. Lots of more dry sand, I guess. And don't forget to stop and smell the flowers. One of the neat things about the Oregon coast, this is the middle of December, and there's flowers blooming. And yep, that was a husky. And she didn't want to be on camera, but I gotta say hi to the husky and play for a minute, so that's always greatly appreciated. I really do enjoy playing with big dogs. More cool old bridges. And lots of rental houses. Weekend rentals or week-long rentals. People come to the coast, rent a house, Airbnb kind of a thing. And just about every corner you come around. Another great view and another spot to stop. Bob Creek there, we've stopped there a few times, but the other place we stopped there had a toilet, so Bob Creek doesn't have bathrooms. It's got great places to sniff, though, that's for sure. And when you're getting when you get to Bob Creek, you know you're getting fairly close to Yachats. It is truly amazing how much bigger this town was than it is, well, than it was just a few years ago. This is kind of old town here. Just when you come in and, well, it used to come pretty close to ending right about here. There wasn't really much of this newer stuff here. And the newer stuff just kind of goes on and on and on. But since we're in Yachats, that's gonna come pretty close to the end of this video. I gotta say, stay tuned. We're headed for Tillamook and staying at the Happy Hollow Airbnb house up the river out of Tillamook. Lots of pretty cool stuff going on. Lots of stormy weather going on. You wonder why I wasn't on the sidecar? Well, because we had to come home, and the weather was pretty nice going north, and quite foul going south. So stay tuned for the last video in this series, which will be, headed home. Well, until next week, my friends, have fun, stay safe, and cheers until next week. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my videos, stick upon the thumbs up button. And for the newest, go ahead and paw that subscribe button. Thanks again. Cheers.